Hi everyone, Nathan Hall here. Now if you look ahead to this activity, you're going to see it's a long one. That's because I want you to try a new kind of reading. You're going to do something called scanning. The theory here is that you have a lot to read in school. So what I'm going to do with this activity is show you how to read a little faster. So do you have to do lots of reading for other classes? I'm going to assume the answer is yes. I've looked at some of your schedules. And if you ever feel like you don't have enough time to read, that's when it's time to scan. So if you're a fast reader or a slow reader, that's individual. Some people just can't read that fast. Others like to just go right through things. And if you've ever used a scanner, yes, they have one every center. That's basically what we're going to do. We're going to just go through a lot of text real fast. So we're going to do some outlines, take a look at some periods of world history, but the big thing is learn to scan and how graphic organizers can help you. So our activity, this is something we'll talk about in the live class. It's about how the world is changing. So the big thing is our population's going up. We'll look at a chart in a second about that and how things have changed, how they're different now. This is for the live class. So our population, back when your grandparents were born, there was about 3 billion people. We're more than twice that now. And around the time you guys become parents, possibly even grandparents, it's going to be 3 times what it was when your grandparents were born. That's a lot of population. That's a lot of growth. We have some vocabulary words. They're in here. A quick review we'll go over. Fertilizers. If you've ever done that, if you've ever gardened or done lawn care, I do a lot of that. You use fertilizer. Fossil fuels. If you've ever seen the movie Cars, you'll notice this was what Lightning McQueen wanted to be his big sponsor. The reason is for this question is yes. Old dinosaurs, old plants, old animals do make coal, they make oil, they make fossil fuels. Not immediately. There's a lot more to the process. But the carbon in them is what gives us it. So a hybrid, if you've ever seen a hybrid car, that's how it works. That's a combination of an electric and a gas motor. Microscopic will come up, something too small to see easily. A resource, something you can use to help you. Talk about resources for the earth, oil, water, trees, air. Resources for school. Hey, come by, we'll talk about that in the live class. And solar power comes from the sun. For some reason, that's a green sun. So some more vocabulary words. Alternative, communication. Here we have the definitions and some examples. Again, come to class, we'll discuss these. So scanning. What do you do when you scan? Just look at the title, the visuals, those pictures, the captions, words under pictures, and labels for information. So you have to read very fast. If you see a word you don't know, don't stop. When you scan, you just keep going. You get as much information as you can, as quick as you can, when you scan, which all rhymes, because that's something I can do. So as soon as you find the information, stop. And that's why I give you a really big reading here. So I want you to just read these. Look at the headlines. Look at the words real quickly. Look at the numbers. You're going to go through, just like I said, skip the words you don't know. Keep going quickly. Yep, see, like I said, you got a lot of reading to do. Now, why I'm asking you to do this? You're going to have some questions down below. You're going to have some questions other places. You'll have to tell me what we'll need as the world population grows, some things that we'll need to get more food, some problems with them, some problems with the energy. Any questions? Come to the live class every Tuesday and Thursday at 2. And I realize there are schedule conflicts, so I can also help out if you come to the help sessions before. There's also Cyber Cafe, and if you're in my homeroom, or if you want to check out Mr. Staley's homeroom, he can help you too. So this activity, the big thing is I gave you a lot to read and a few very specific questions. You're going to have to read very quickly to get them all. Don't take real long, just get the information you need real quickly. And that's all. So any questions, come to the live class, drop me a message. Goodbye for now.